Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy AG back again with another episode of Death Note. And I'm not gonna lie, last episode that nigga Ryuki, he dropped a little bomb ski, a little bombshell on little Light's head top. It's like, yo, by the way, you using all this like, Death Note powers and shit. We got another one in the back, if you really down for that. Type shit. And I don't know, to be honest, like, jokes aside, the power, it kind of nice, like, in face value, but like, if Light's really trying to do what he trying to do, like, purge the world of evil or whatever he deems evil, it's like, I don't think taking, what was it, the fucking, the shinigami eyes or whatever the fuck he called it, I don't think taking those is like the right move, because why go through all that, unless he's just like completely selfless in a way. Is that the right word I want to use? Sure, let's go with that. Unless he's like completely selfless, is like he wants to like rid the world of all types of evil, and like he's just cool with that. And like him, like the caveat was him losing half of his lifespan. I don't think there was anything else, but I'm pretty sure that was just it. It's like, don't you want to like live in the world that you create at least a little bit? I don't know. You want to enjoy that? I don't know. Me personally, I ain't taking no fucking half my lifespan. And it's also like you don't even know how much life you got left. Like, what if you die like tomorrow? You gonna like die at lunchtime if you take the eyes? It's like, fuck out of here. Like, it's too much of a gamble, and I think Light is a little bit too smart for that. Like, the show's like be talking about how he like the top of his class, or not even top of his class, he top of like the whole country, right? That boy, like, he educated. I don't think like that's the educated move, brother. To be taking the eyes for half the lifespan. You gotta enjoy what you create, even though I'm not even sure if I'm like 100% agreeing with what the fuck he's doing. Like, I guess it all comes down to your morality of things. Like, is killing bad in your case if you're taking out people that you deem bad? Or is it objectively bad? I don't know, man. We're not even gonna get into this discussion because I feel like I already did this shit already, and we're just not gonna do it again. But you know what I do want to get into? This show. So you already know the vibes. Goofy headset must be engaged. Already got my shit on. Let's dive right back into Death Note, man. Like, the show's intriguing. Take me on that ride. I'm trying to see some light. I'm trying to see some pause. Pursuit. Is it pursuit of the Shinigami eyes? Who knows? It's probably the guy pursuing him, but whatever.
It was probably picked up by some human before he could get to it.
No way. Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life, or until the Death Note was destroyed.
Yo, who is iced out in the fucking demon realm or whatever the fuck?
Doing something so boring. But you know what? I actually heard he was carrying 2 Death Notes.
That boy dual wielding notebooks. Composition times 2.
Understand that guy.
I hope we get to see like more of like that end of things, cause the fuck going on over there? They just like chilling for real.
That's it, right?
Get the fuck out of my face. That deals buns.
Out of the question.
Okay.
My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals, and I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time. I might consider the deal
Okay,
if
I
it
was
lengthened
going
my
over
life,
like
but not if I
enjoying
die
the life in the
sooner.
new world, but reigning as a god, that's
figured
cool.
You of all people should know I wouldn't
guess.
take this deal.
Yeah, I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in case.
You should have had that in the tutorial, butter.
I don't need you complaining I didn't tell you this earlier on.
Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
Good.
Don't let him gag you, Ryuk.
He's not the slightest
His haircut's
bit daunted
whack.
by the fact
Let
that
me
I'm a
stop. Let me not
Shinigami.
get on him.
He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
That boy's still creeping out there too.
Well, you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time?
Yeah, now would be the time.
No.
Yo, why he mocking, bro? He mocking your occupation.
Probably.
Really? That's too bad.
What do you mean?
You know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike.
You'd stand out.
Like, he's
if you
really
sprout
like on
wings
this
and
whole
flew
god
around.
trip.
Not to mention the police would have no trouble finding you.
I was only joking.
Hmm?
Anyway, if
I don't
keep
know, I can't
bargaining
tell when
for
he joking or
eyes and
not. He
wings
weird.
And whatever else, next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami.
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami.
I feel like
Shinigami realm is
if he were to
slowly
become
rotting.
one,
We leave
I feel like
millions
Light's
of
weird ass
empty
would enjoy that
lives.
shit. He would enjoy
The
seeing
only
other
reason
people
we still
use the
take
Death
human
Note and
lives
see what they
is
would do
because
with it.
we're afraid to die ourselves. The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. In fact, I doubt there's any reason for our existence at all.
Oh, that is
What I'm saying
kinda
is,
sad.
compared to that, you're becoming a much more impressive Shinigami.
I don't want to be compared to a Shinigami. I'm a human using this Death Note to make the world a better place for other humans.
Depends on who you ask, but okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say that the Shinigami realm is meaningless to humans either.
Why do you say that?
Well, just think about it. Whenever a Shinigami like you comes to the human world once every 100, no more like every 1,000 years, the human world changes dramatically. The existence of the Shinigami realm is extremely significant.
Okay,
You
it'll
told me
like
just now
turn-in
the
points for
Shinigami realm is
society and
slowly
shit.
rotting, right?
Yeah, I'm getting what he's
Return
putting
from
down.
this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
He kind of cooked a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. He in the kitchen right now. He's stirring the pot.
A better world. You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something like this.
You can't be a negative Nancy when you're trying to make big movements. I feel that. You're trying to make waves, young blood.
Got what? What's this about?
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
How you gonna do that?
I'm
Word.
gonna use
Do
the
explain.
rules of the Death Note to my advantage. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death.
He gonna do some fuck shit. If he start killing innocents, I legit 100% can't rock with him no more, because like, even if there's people like getting in your way, like if he kills this dude that's following him, I don't know if I could rock with that.
It's
I
him.
don't know, man.
What?
Because it's just like you're killing somebody just because they are opposing your like your viewpoint. That's not necessarily evil. That's just fucked up.
Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood. Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff
That boy
bathroom
testing
before
his
he
new
died.
powers. He's like Goku right now. He said, "What's the limit to my strength, head ass?"
What is it, Watari?
3 more heart attack victims, but the circumstances of their deaths are different from what we've seen thus far.
What do you mean by different? It sounds like he was afraid that Kira would find him. It's believable that our victim might have been genuinely afraid and wrote this, but we know.
Like,
Kira
I've
can
definitely
control
seen
the time
this
of
character
death.
before,
What if he can
like,
also
just
determine the
around
actions and
the
ones leading
internet.
up to death? In which case,
Chief,
What you got for me, L?
can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. I have reason to believe that Kira was performing some kind of test using these criminals. And if that's the case, we'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
Alright, my fault.
I understand.
Yeah, I ain't expecting to get that like off the grippy.
Experimenting on his victims?
if Kira
So
is
he gonna hold
really
those
using
cards close to the
criminals
chest.
as
He's
test
like, we're
subjects,
not gonna let him know that we know that
achieve.
he doing shit. Man, shut up.
Look at this, Ryuk. I think we're in luck. The results of yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer. And these results are just as I expected. The Death Note will
But
work
he
for
got
what I
the
have in mind.
inside fucking
What do you mean
info.
by that?
All three did exactly what I intended them to do. For the other 3 inmates, I purposely wrote conditions that were virtually impossible. With the first one, I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour.
But he
However,
can't get there now.
everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. The next was supposed to draw an exact picture of Elle's face on the prison wall. This also didn't happen. You can't draw someone you've never seen, right?
Makes
Who
sense.
thinks of this, bro?
The last one I
Well,
tried
obviously
something
him, but
slightly
like,
different.
yo,
I
what?
specified that he would write a note that read, "I know
Smart
that
as
you are
hell.
suspicious of the Japanese police." To be honest, I actually expected this one to work, but it didn't end up happening. Which means it's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know.
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing I'm dumb as hell, but like this show gonna make me feel extra
Basically,
stupid.
even
Oh
the
yeah.
Death Note can't do the impossible. But as long as it's within
I'm getting
the
caught the
realistic
first day
limits
with
of
the
what
Death
that
Note.
person
I'm
might do,
fucked.
I can control them as much as I want before they die. These latest victims will no doubt keep Elle and the police guessing. Even as we speak, he's probably trying to decipher all the clues I left for him, especially that little note. That absolutely meaningless dying message.
He said, I'm really just
Kira
fuck with
used
him.
those criminals to conduct an
That's
experiment.
gonna keep
of
him
some
busy
sort,
off his
and
trail at
he's
least a little
about
bit
to
longer.
start something. Could the pentagram and this letter be some kind of message?
Don't fall into his trap. Oh,
Is this it?
All right, time for the real thing.
Real
he
thing.
said it was meaningless, but he
Yesterday
found
on
some
the
shit.
news, they said this
Unless he
drug
put a
addict tried
fucking
to rob a
bullshit
bank, but was
message
unsuccessful.
within the
He
message
attacked a
to
few
get him
people and
onto
then
some
ran
more
away
bullshit.
empty-handed. I'll use him.
You hear me?
It's kind of last minute, but I'm sure I can find someone. I got a few people in mind.
A few people. For what?
You'll see. Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy. What do you...
He the smartest in the fucking country. He got a banging family with dad with a good ass job.
Hello?
And he got the house?
Light? Morning.
He's him. I get it. I get why he has the god complex now. He's him. If he's acting like this, well, if he got like all these accolades under his belt, I'd be acting like this too. I'd be acting different. Walking with a little swagger, a little spring in my step.
He's still following me. Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
Yo, just don't clap him. He's just really, he doing his job for real. That's all he really doing.
Light!
A date?
Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it. And I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it? You said that you'd figured out a way to find your stalker's name.
Huh? Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the death note? I explained it in great detail.
No, we had a cutaway.
Doing that would take all the fun out of it.
In that case,
Is he
just
gonna
be
use the
patient
girl?
and watch what happens. Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Anyway, I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high. I'm so excited. And the best part
Spaceland?
is I have you all to myself.
I have you all to myself. Head ass. You're going to Dave and Buster. That's a weak ass date.
School at night.
Let me stop. They in high
Dates
school.
on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school. No cause for suspicion.
Ah, we good. We gravy. Don't like cook him,
Done with
please.
my surveillance today.
He seemed like a nice guy. Look, he got the little trench. He looking a little nice too. Like he's just chilling. He's doing his job. Light, have mercy.
Get it, Light? Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
Right
That was
behind them is
before I
crazy.
scored #1 on the national practice exams.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
Damn. Oh. Everybody on a little date on this bus too? You got my shorty by my side. You got Santana on the guitar. This something smooth. Hold on. He feeling that shit. He got the eyes closed. He said, damn, this is a good track. Oh.
It's him. He's here. 7 passengers, excluding him. No one's in the way. Everything should go smoothly.
Did he set this all up with his new powers? Not new powers, but like enhanced powers. Oh.
A bus jacking? You gotta be kidding me.
All right, driver. You listen to me. I know you've got the number for Spaceland's office on you. Call him.
Okay.
Tell him what's going on, and no tricks either.
My bus has been hijacked, and he's holding a gun to my head.
Give me that. You heard what he said.
Like, this is all scripted for him to get the name of the fucking officer. But I'm really just like, how, bitch? How is he gonna do this? He could have just hanged up.
Beauty, don't be scared. As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid.
Okay.
That's risky. If it
Oh.
comes to that, I'll take care of it. It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? The first hijacker comes in like he's working alone.
Oh, and then a second one, yeah, working the crowd. I never heard of some shit like that, but word.
You really think he is one?
I have no choice.
He's gonna need
He
proof.
isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack.
Show me your badge and identification. This nigga's nice. Nah.
Elle needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is Ray Penber.
Ray Penber.
Trust
He
you.
said.
And I guess for the time
That's
being, I won't bother asking
that
when
smirk
the
was
FBI agents put me on
vicious.
the bus in the first place.
Get the hell up, you old hag! You want me to shoot you right now?
Yo,
That's
relax.
right. This guy, His face was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie.
Bro, don't kill Wraith Penbar.
Before he got away.
Word, don't kill him.
Dangerous.
Don't move, you little punk! What the hell is that? Smartass! You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Plans for a date, huh? Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
Nah, Light? I was about to call him Knight just now. I might as well, because this is some dark ass shit. He's too... I don't know, L. You gotta pull some tactics. I know you smart too, but like, Light moving different.
With me? How long have you been hiding back there?
What's this? You're talking to me?
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
Everyone, get down!
Bro, what?
Oh, I get it. That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me.
Question though. If Light ends up killing Mr. Penbar or whatever the fuck his name was, doesn't this not seem weird? Like all this shit happening when he's like one of the suspects? I don't know. If I was like L and I learned of all this later on, I'd be like, I don't know, man.
Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me. I have to stay till the Death Note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. I've said all these things at one time or another. Well, he is the top-ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I'm saying.
He used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give up his name.
You saying all this to the gunman? I'm surprised he's not saying anything back, but like, that's probably like one of the stipulations he put in the fucking Death Note, because I'm sure he's gonna die. And there we go. Yeah, that didn't take long. I don't play chess, but that's a checkmate, right? That's one of those.
Kiichiro Osoreda. Accidental death.
What did he do?
Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus. He sees a horrific phantom and empties his gun trying to kill it. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a car.
He wasted a whole page on this elaborate ass stunt. How many pages he got left, bro? He been writing crazy. This is like episode 4. He running out of pages.
You will be next.
No! No! He was gonna leave. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I could rock with Light if he kills Mr. Penbar. I don't know. Listen. I know, like, L, he's supposed to be, like, what, the super genius detective man. Not even just in Japan, but, like, around the world, I think they said. He gotta show me something. He gotta, I know he been doing his thing. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna downplay him. But right now, Light is busting some maneuvers that I'm just like, he's the smartest in his country for high school students. L gotta show me something is all I'm saying. L gotta show me something, bro. Cause it feel like he whooping their ass right now. Light is whooping the fucking the FBI, the CIA, the police force. I don't know, whoever the fuck. He whipping their ass right now. And this shit crazy. Nah, like I might, like, when I'm done with this, I might have to like look into like what else the mangaka or whatever, like whoever like penned this shit, Death Note as a whole. I gotta see what else they made, cause if they're thinking like this, they're thinking with portals right now. They're thinking different. They're not thinking of normal human means right now. This is storytelling, and I'm eating this shit up. I'm eating it up. Cause like these scenarios are nutty, and oh man. Don't kill Mr. Penbar, bro. Don't kill Mr. Penbar. He was gonna let y'all go. Like, suspicion was already gone. Granted, I had that query. Query's crazy, but like, all this happening when like Light's one of the suspects, right? Granted, he's gonna kill Mr. Penbar, but like, even that on top of it, doesn't that feel a little sus? A little too on the nose? Like, if all this coincidentally happening on the day, like, he was probably gonna give an investigation, or like, you know, I don't know, if I was L, I feel like once this got back to me, I would be like, maybe it's not enough to be like, yo, that's Kira, but like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep an eye on this motherfucker. It's like, I don't know how to put it. It feels a little too coincidental, you know? Like, especially with the dude hallucinating, and it's like he already kind of came to the terms where it's like, oh, he's seeing Kira kind of like testing his powers, and he came to that deduction as well. I don't know, man. It feels like if Elle doesn't like, I don't know, think this is weird, or Mr. Pinbar doesn't think this is like a little weird or a little sus, I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all letting Light get away with a little bit too much here. But I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, fantastic episode. I'm not gonna lie, it went by a little quick. I'm about to loot up another one. Don't judge me. I'm about to watch another one. Might be a little binge day. It's one of those days. But I'm tired of talking to y'all, so you already know the vibes. Drink plenty of water. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And most importantly, stay golden. I'm enjoying this show. It's action with words. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's hard for me to get enthralled in shows, because it's really not. I'm very easily amused, maybe from what you guys can see. This shit, I don't know, man. I feel like this whole cat and mouse with like Light and Elle just doing different shit to like get each other's name, or yeah, basically get each other's identity. It's so fascinating to me. Not even fast, that shit cool. But like, yeah, I'm gonna just hop right into the next one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Y'all stay safe. I'm fucking with this show. Fucking with it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay. Take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.